Hey there, aspiring guitarist. Today I'm going to do a little bit of an expansion of my favorite guitar of the day because y'all know I have many. And if you follow my channel, you know why I have them, what I do with them, how they help my hand condition, how I use them to help beginners, family, blah blah. But I want to talk today about what I consider, and I've been playing and teaching for well over 50 years, even with having to take breaks for life, from a hand condition that stopped me from playing for 5 years. So I want to talk about what I consider the most underrated name brand guitar. And as much as I love my big name brands, the Gibson, the Martin, the Fender, the Taylor, I love them. And I have several different ones. The guitars that I am most excited to get from Sweetwater or directly from this manufacturer are Luna guitars. Luna. Now, Luna's, as far as guitar makers go, they're relatively new. If you go to their about page, it's just lunaguitars.com. I'll have a link in the comments. Now, let me start out before I go any further. I am not a Luna affiliate. I've never been solicited by Luna to do a review. Like many things, the only affiliation I have is Amazon, which it was a no-brainer. It doesn't cost my subscribers one penny extra if they click an Amazon link to get a book I recommend. But I have never been approached by any manufacturer to do a review, and I'm not trying to do that either. Now, I have been approached by a couple of manufacturers that asked my permission to use my videos on YouTube here that highlighted their guitars, and I gave them permission too. I like to see guitars get in the hands of people and they get played. So why am I holding Luna guitar in such high esteem when I'm not getting anything from Luna? For all I know, Luna won't even find out this exists. But I love Luna guitars. The very first one I ever got was this little travel 3/4 size Starry Night edition. I want you to see it. It's an absolutely gorgeous guitar. It's a travel size. And I bought it for my wife, Vicky, who I taught how to play back when we first got married in the late 80s. She was a neonatal nurse. Life got in the way. But now that I've gotten back to be able to play after my Dupuytren contracture, Vicky wants to get back to playing too, and she's a natural finger style picker. She loves Van Gogh. Van Gogh, however you're going to say it. So this is their Starry Night model. I have not tuned this guitar. It's been hanging on my living room wall along with that Peace guitar for the beauty of it. And so I'm just going to make an E chord. I don't know if it's in tune or not. It's a little bit out of tune. But it plays beautifully. It's well made. You can look at the binding. You can look inside the sound hole, look at the purfling. It's amazing. Their attention to detail is phenomenal, and the guitars sound phenomenal and play well. So I'm going to show you a couple of them, and we're going to keep going on why I think this is the most underrated name brand. Here's the Peace Edition. And I love it. You can also get it in a darker style, but This is another 3/4 travel size, beautiful guitar, attention to detail. It's literally, that's wood. I mean, the piece symbol inside there is wood. And they do laser etching. You can go to their website and look up lunaguitar.com. Now, the two I just showed you are strictly acoustic, but they make great acoustic electrics too. And they make other things besides guitars, which I'm going to get into. I started off, a lot of my family learning the ukulele, and I still am a firm believer in the ukulele because of how it can help a guitarist with rhythm. Now, I know you can make the argument they use different chords, blah, 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 4 strings, 6 strings, but I love a ukulele, and my family does too. And as you can see on the wall there, there's another, the ukulele in the middle. There's a Martin on the left side, a soprano ukulele, and in the middle is the Luna Alta Vista line. Oh gosh, just beautiful. And then to the right of the Alta Vista ukulele is a Martin tenor ukulele. And then the bigger guitar, which is not a full-size guitar, but it's bigger than the Travel, is another in the Alta Vista line. You can see both the ukulele and the Stallion guitar hanging to the right are acoustic electrics that sound great plugged in. But the attention to detail, I'm going to get up and let me get over here past my drum set. Maybe I won't have a catastrophe. And I'm okay, this is a tight space. But I want you to look at this one. I mean, you're talking about mother of pearl, abalone. Look at the moon phases here on the fretboard. Oh gosh, it's just a beautiful guitar. Nice Fishman electronics. They're just wonderful guitars. I mean, I just can't say enough about these Luna guitars. Let me put this up here on the cat tree, which holds the guitar. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Let's put it back. Y'all can just bear with me. Pardon me for turning my back to you. Alright, and then here's the Alta Vista ukulele, which you can see, you know, this is the deer, that's the stallion. They also have a wolf and a bear in the Alta Vista line, and that's another reason that I think so highly of Luna is they have artistic designs in their lines. And I look forward to getting a Luna guitar. Now, this is one of their dreadnoughts. And this one's been around a while. This is the Heart Song. And you can see it's an acoustic electric, but it's also a USB-C guitar. It's got a USB-C connector back there next to the amp. And GarageBand will pick it up perfectly. This one, I don't know if they discontinued it. I don't know the story. I bought this one on Sweetwater earlier this year, and then it was, and they said it was the reason I picked it up. I got it on sale, and they said it was going to be discontinued there after they sold out of these. I've still seen this Heart song on Musician's Friend. I don't know at this moment that it's there, but I have seen it on Musician's Friend and Guitar Center. So it's another beauty. Most of their guitars, if you go to their website, lunaguitar.com, will have a Sitka top. They'll have different kind of back and sides, from mahogany to walnut. They even have a bamboo guitar that is back ordered, and I've got it in my wish list. I literally want to hear it. But once again, the perforing, I don't know if you can see that, the perforing, which is inside the sound hole, that's the bracing that is used, and you can see the bracing woods, how well they're constructed. No, I've never gotten, I own 7 Lunas, and I've never gotten a Luna or picked one up in a Guitar Center or anything like that that had glue glob. They're just so well made, and they all play well. And then the addition of the USB-C here, I wish they'd keep doing that, because they did this years ago when, this was just starting out to where you could take it back to MIDI and things like that. And my most recent Luna is this beauty right here. And you can see that's the Eagle design. Another one in the Alta Vista. It's just simply a gorgeous guitar. Onboard tuner, nice EQ preamp. I'm going to actually pull up my specs on this one. And the thing that made me, I love Koa. Y'all know I love Koa. Well, this Luna Vista Eagle, it has a multi-wood top with Koa back and sides, mahogany neck, and an ebony fingerboard. So the Koa body combines the mid-range of mahogany with the high end of maple. It's a grand concert size. It's got the Fishman Priestess pickup system. It just plays beautiful when you plug it in or by itself. Again, grand concert size. The top wood is a mixture. I don't even know that I can pronounce it all. Paddock, quilt mahogany, zebra wood, Koa, bird's eye, and flamed maple. Now you're going to find out when you go to the about section of their website. The people at Luna are very dedicated to using sustainable woods, inspiring guitarists. When they first started out, they made sizes that appealed to our female guitarists because they weren't being represented as they should have been, and kudos to them for that. And they expanded, got into ukuleles, they make banjo, they have the Cajun type drum, they have several other things, but this one is just a joy to play. Sorry, the humidifier came on. And y'all know I don't turn it off. I want to keep my pretty Luna guitars, Gibsons, Martin, all the other ones in excellent shape. And there again, you look inside the sound hole, look at the perforing. I mean, they're just beautiful guitars. You always get these moon designs on the front. Well, not always. They have a high tide series that the the artistry is just phenomenal. It really is, and you can just look at the wood. You know, this mixture, the you know, this it's quality. But here's the thing, and I realize this could change for other people. I have yet, and I might, but it ain't happened yet. With 6+ Luna guitars, not to mention the Luna ukuleles I have, I've yet to get one that wasn't playable right out of the box. I have not. I make truss rod adjustments all the time. Now I'm not real big on playing with electric guitar saddles, but I'm not scared of truss rod adjustments. I've been doing that for a long time. I've never had to pull a hex key out on one of these Lunas. They always play well. They usually stay in tune. Now they're like any guitar. You heard the Starry Night has been hanging in my living room and hasn't been. Now I pick up most every guitar on a daily basis and play it. The living room guitars, there are things in the way, furniture that I've got them up there for beauty, and boy, Luna doesn't disappoint in my opinion. So that was the only one that I think one string was barely out, but they stay in tune, they play well. Now here's the thing that blows my mind. As far as name brand guitars go, they're affordable. You will catch some of the major dealers that will run deals on them. Every now and then, Musician's Friend will include them in the stupid deal of the day. I've seen Sweetwater run deals on them. I've seen Sweetwater do call-in pricing deals. Now those deals are exclusive to the individual sellers. I've even seen one of my local guitar shops that is family owned have a deal on them. That they came into prominence. I want to say the website explains after 2014, so I can find them at a Guitar Center and places like that. I don't see Luna doing a ton of marketing now. Their website does have their products. Like many websites, like they have a community section that seems to be a little dated, but that's okay. They're active. They show their new products. I reached out to tech support, made a call. I was trying to find out the overall length of the baritone ukulele because behind me I wanted to do a display of ascending ukuleles to travelers of Luna guitars. They're so pretty and they're so beautiful, and I just wanted the length of the baritone. Well, when I got the gentleman who was very friendly, he was like, "Look, I really apologize, but I'm having to work remote today." And this was recently. I don't know why he had to work remote. He said, "Please allow me to get back to you, and I'll get that information. I've got it broken down, in my spreadsheet." Well, the very next day, I got an email. Sorry about that. He had the exact length of everything. Couldn't have been more professional. But he was laid back too, and I like that laid back attitude of companies like that. I also found that with Breedlove when I reached out and spoke to Breedlove about getting a preamp for one of my Breedlove guitars. I love down to earth guitar people. Even the big names have down to earth reps, and we're so very fortunate that you get people that aren't just salespeople. Often with guitar companies, they share the love of guitar with us, and that's a wonderful thing. So I'm not going to put an Amazon link to Luna. I'm simply going to put lunaguitars.com, and under products they have everything laid out. It's easy to look at their different lines, their artist series. And Luna, if you want to send me some guitars to review, I will be happy to accept them. And I don't make that to everybody else, but that's how much I like Luna guitars. I have, when you come in my house, I don't know what you call it, a split floor. You come in, and then one goes downstairs, the other goes up. So there's this giant hallway, a wall to the right of my door, and I am very tempted to get the tall little giant step ladder and make a circle display of Luna guitars with the Peace one in the middle, and have a stencil of peace to all that enter here. They are inspiring, and they're great to play. They feel good. The necks are playable. They're just, and they're consistent. No matter if I pick up most of the Luna guitars that I have. Let me just go to this real quick. The Traveler, the 3/4 size, like the Peace and the Starry Night. I've also got a Celtic up there on the wall. Their Muse that has a Celtic design around the sound hole. Those have a 22.5 scale length, 1.68 nut width, C-shaped neck. And then you get into the big Eagle here, and the Eagle is a 25.5 scale with a 1.68. So they're very consistent across the board with how they play and the playability of the neck and the action. I still have yet. The action of these guitars is just phenomenal. I don't get string buzz, but I'll go the truss rod and adjust it if I need to, or I'll look at the saddles and the nut. I don't generally go the saddle and the nut on acoustic first. That's debatable. I don't profess to be a high-end luthier by any means, but I do try to keep up with my own guitars and know a little bit about them. So my favorite underrated name brand guitar are Luna, Luna, and I would encourage you to check them out. They're moderately priced. They're not inexpensive. Like, you get that little Peace model, I think, is right around $199. So for a great playing 3/4 travel size guitar, that's a great noodling guitar. Not to mention, it just looks good. And then you get into the Alta Vista line, with the beautiful inlay and the laser etching they do. They're just, anytime I order a Luna guitar, I'm always excited to play it and to look at it. They're beautiful. My wife loves her Starry Night. They make a ukulele Starry Night too. So Luna guitars is something that if you're looking for an acoustic, they have both acoustic and acoustic electric along with all the other things. I don't, of course, any guitar that you like is subjective. But I got to tell you, I've got several different Lunas, and I'm just happy with every one. And they've certainly been a blessing to my guitar journey, and I hope your guitar journey is blessed. And most of all, like I always say, happy picking.